California blue mussel, Middleus californianus. The byssal threads are here, and you can see I've ripped this off of a superstructure, the Nosk Tower, which was brought down in the '87 El Nino. And this was the attachment point for these byssal threads. I'm going to insert the knife in this gap where the threads emerge and the what's left of the muscular foot emerges. And I'm cutting, feeling for the posterior adductor muscle. Once I cut that adductor muscle, I should be able to, there it goes. Now it's gaping. I'm gently pulling it open. And you can see the byssal threads and the byssal gland is in this area right above the byssal threads. This is the muscular foot. It's reduced to this finger-like structure with a groove in it that stretches out and places the, like epoxy, two-part epoxy glue that becomes the thread and attaches the muscle to the substrate. This white structure here is more musculature. These are the palps located on either side of the entrance to the mouth. So this is the beginning of the digestive system right here where I have the probe. This delicate structure, these two thin sheets here, these are the tenidia. There are two on either side, right there and there. Here's the posterior adductor muscle. The anterior adductor muscle is really small, and it's at the pointy end. The water is moved through the muscle by mucus-covered ciliated surfaces on the gill, and it moves through here and then makes an abrupt turn, and the excurrent stream is out here near the hinge and the anus, and eggs and sperm are released in that, eggs or sperm, sexes are separate, are released in that excurrent stream of wastewater. The shell itself, as it says in the lab manual, is secreted by the mantle tissue. So you have, this is all mantle tissue here that's adding girth to the shell, but this living tissue here behind these gills is also mantle tissue that would add thickness to the shell, and it also will be swollen with eggs or sperm when the bivalve is gravid and ready to spawn. And an additional gonad is usually in this portion of body tissue right here as well. Now we're going to switch to a smaller specimen and add carmine and put it on the microscope so that you can see the mucus-covered ciliated surfaces actually moving the carmine, which is a stand-in for phytoplankton, concentrating the food and moving it towards, I'm gonna go for another specimen. All right, let's see if this will work better. I don't want to damage it so you can't see everything. Okay, here we go. Same structures you saw before. There are the byssal threads. There's the reduced foot. It's all contracted now. The palps, the tenidia, the mantle tissue, the posterior adductor muscle, some developing gonadal tissue here is the orange. And I am going to add the carmine. Okay. So it'd be sucked in at this end. And even though this has been sliced in half, it should be accumulating that carmine and sending it to the mouth pretty quick.